in the heart of ancient Mali, where the very essence of legends and heroes resonates through the sands of time. One name stands out like a radiant star amidst the constellation of greatness: Mansa Musa. Picture a king whose wealth dwarfs even the most prosperous billionaires of our modern era, and you'll start to grasp the sheer opulence of Musa's reign. He held the power of a vast kingdom, a realm where his tales are spun from the finest threads of gold-filled journeys, majestic pilgrimages, and the kind of leadership that doesn't just alter history, it forges a new destiny. But Mansa Musa's story isn't a mere testament to African pride. It's an epic saga that reverberates through the ages, reminding us of a time when Mali stood as the unrivaled epicenter of wealth and wonder. In the sprawling landscapes of ancient Mali, a young Musa was born, though the specifics of his early years remained veiled in the enigmatic pages of history. But even before he drew his first breath, the celestial bodies had already etched a grand destiny for him. He was destined for greatness. When the year 1312 dawned, it wasn't a mere coronation, it was a cosmic anointment, a fusion of destiny and leadership. Mansa Musa didn't inherit a role, he was chosen by the universe to shepherd an empire. And what an empire it was! Mali was no ordinary stretch of land, it was a colossal expanse, spreading its wings across 2,000 miles of diverse terrains, from bustling trade centers to the quietude of desert towns, from the vibrant market's murmurs to the sacred temple's hushed tones. Musa's reign reached into every corner, every soul. It wasn't just about governance, it was about carrying forward the dreams of a civilization poised at the cusp of greatness. Imagine a time when vast landscapes, vibrant cultures, and thriving economies converged to give birth to an empire that stood unparalleled. This was the Mali Empire under Mansa Musa. Under his visionary leadership, the empire flourished and extended its embrace wider than ever before, spanning the modern territories of Senegal, Mauritania, Burkina Faso, Nigeria, and even Chad. Mansa Musa's rule was not just about military might, it was marked by the finesse of diplomacy and forward-thinking governance. The very word gold evokes images of wealth and power, and Mali's lands were blessed with this radiant metal. The empire became synonymous with this treasured resource as gold mines flourished, turning Mali into one of the world's primary gold hubs. But the empire's wealth didn't stop at gold. Beneath its vast terrains lay bountiful salt mines, further adding to Mali's burgeoning prosperity. Gold and salt became the twin pillars of the empire's economic might, ensuring that its coffers were always brimming. Yet, Mansa Musa's vision for Mali reached beyond economic growth. He dreamed of an empire enriched with knowledge and culture. Cities like Timbuktu, under his leadership, metamorphosed from simple settlements into radiant beacons of learning and artistry. Timbuktu wasn't just a city, it was a magnet that drew scholars, thinkers, poets, and artists from all corners of Africa and beyond. Libraries were erected, manuscripts penned, and ideas exchanged, making Timbuktu synonymous with the Enlightenment of Africa. Mansa Musa embraced Islam, and his pilgrimage to Mecca in the 1320s resonated far beyond Mali's borders, etching his name in the annals of North Africa and the Middle East. Musa saw Islam as a gateway to the sophisticated realms of the Eastern Mediterranean. But this wasn't a regular journey. It was a colossal caravan of 60,000 people traversing the scorching desert, a moving city of faith. And what's even more astounding is that Mansa Musa didn't travel lightly. He had 80 camels laden with gold. Everyone was talking about it. Have you seen the king from Mali? He's giving away gold. And give away gold he did, generously distributing it to the poor, in trade, and even contributing to the construction of buildings and schools. But there was a catch. He gave away so much gold that its value plummeted in places he visited. The sudden influx of this precious metal led to a decrease in its value, a phenomenon akin to what we'd call inflation today. Cairo was among the cities that witnessed Musa's grandeur in July 1324. After a brief camp by the pyramids, he entered the city, eventually meeting the Mamluk Sultan al-Nasir Muhammad. Though their initial interaction
Musa's 3-month stay in Cairo was marked by prodigious spending, the two fostering relationships and exchanging tales of Mali. And so, his journey continued to Mecca, where his benevolence persisted in the holy city. This marked an incredible chapter in the history of Mansa Musa and the Mali Empire, one where a man's dreams and actions transcended borders and time, leaving a legacy that continues to inspire and captivate us to this day. In the annals of history, a critical juncture unfolded where tensions between Malian and Turkish pilgrims hung on a knife's edge, threatening to erupt into a major conflict. It was a precarious situation,
like a smoldering volcano ready to unleash its fury. Yet, just when all seemed lost, a towering figure emerged to navigate this treacherous path. That figure was none other than Mansa Musa. His timely intervention was nothing short of a heroic act, a beacon of reason in the midst of chaos. He averted a calamity that could have had far-reaching consequences, ensuring that the flames of discord did not consume the pilgrims. However, tragedy struck when they embarked on their return journey to Cairo. Mother Nature herself seemed to conspire against them, as extreme weather conditions unleashed their fury. In addition, the ever-present threat of banditry lurked in the shadows, claiming the lives of many, leaving behind a trail of grief and despair. Mansa Musa, despite his legendary wealth, found himself strapped for funds in the face of these dire circumstances. To navigate these tumultuous times, he had to pawn his treasured possessions and even incur debt. In the midst of this financial turmoil, it was the benevolence of al-Nasir that shone brightly. The generous ruler, who had been a recipient of Musa's earlier largesse, extended a helping hand, repaying the kindness that had been shown to him. This gesture of support not only relieved Musa's financial burden but also cemented the bonds of friendship and respect between these two influential figures. On his journey, Musa's path crossed with other leaders, wise scholars, and newfound friends in far-off lands. This voyage transformed him into a globally recognized figure, and Mali, a kingdom of unprecedented wealth and power, gained a position of global prominence. It's said that Mansa Musa constructed a mosque every Friday, underscoring his unwavering devotion and Mali's opulence. The world stood captivated by this magnificent display of wealth and power, a spectacle that still resonates through the corridors of history. Mansa Musa was more than just a ruler. He was a force of nature, a dynamic presence whose influence extended far beyond the confines of his empire. His impact on the global economy was nothing short of revolutionary. He possessed a visionary outlook, recognizing the vital role of arts and culture in the enrichment of a society. Under his patronage, Mali experienced a renaissance, where artists, architects, and craftsmen flourished. Cities like Timbuktu were not just beautiful spaces but centers of innovation, learning, and exchange. Mansa Musa's reign attracted global attention. Traders from distant lands were drawn to Mali's prosperous markets, bringing not only goods but a treasure trove of ideas, beliefs, and stories. Scholars, too, were attracted by Mali's growing reputation as an intellectual hub, making it a melting pot of knowledge and culture. When Mansa Musa departed from this world, he left behind a legacy that wasn't solely about his unparalleled wealth but also a shroud of mystery surrounding the circumstances of his death. The exact date of his demise remains one of history's most intriguing puzzles. Some historical indicators point to 1332 as the year of his passing, while others suggest 1337. Amid all these theories, a consensus among scholars leans toward 1337 as the most plausible year of Musa's death. Mansa Musa's descendants endeavored to carry forth his vision, but his broader impact reached beyond his own bloodline. He reshaped the image of the entire continent, showcasing Africa as a powerhouse of wealth, culture, and intellect. A mark of his unparalleled fame was his depiction on world maps of the time, a privilege bestowed on very few. The 1375 Catalan Atlas, a renowned medieval European map, features an image of Mansa Musa holding a giant gold nugget. He was the only African king to receive such a spotlight, a testament to how far his fame had spread. Today, Mansa Musa stands as a beacon for African pride and potential, challenging outdated perceptions and inspiring a new generation. His influence reverberates through modern African art, music, and literature, celebrating the era's grandeur. In essence, Mansa Musa is more than just a historical icon. He's a testament to Africa's enduring spirit and brilliance, a guiding light that continues to inspire generations. If you're as captivated by Africa's rich tapestry of history as we are, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. We love Africa and are committed to sharing more fascinating stories from this magnificent continent. Every like, share, and comment helps us fulfill our mission to share Africa's untold stories with the world. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in our next video.